Beautiful day, loves. I hope you all are having a fantastic morning so far. If you're not, I hope it gets better. I just wanted to share with you how I make my ginger lime mint tea. When I do make it for what I call an individual batch. So this will get me probably about 32 ounces of tea. And I'm just scooping out some black tea. I like my tea very strong. So, and this is probably about, I don't know, about a quarter of an ounce, I would think. But anyway, um, put my tea in here. Grab some ginger. I like my ginger. I like my stuff so gingery. And this is the ginger. You guys see that? That I dehydrated some time ago. So I take it and put that in here. And this is a little teapot that my auntie Linda got for me. You see that? So the tea is here. Ginger in here. And mine, I like it spicy to the point I'm like, you know, where you're kind of tapping on your throat like, woo! Need a powerful shot of ginger. Ginger's a modulator. This black tea also has some amazing benefits. It has some vitamins, vitamin B in there. It's really good. And the whole tea together, which is the Get It Together tea. It is a ginger lime mint tea. So powerful. It will help you expel mucus. And if you are not aware, mucus is a hard, it's good because it's an indication, it gives you an indication in the body that something is going on. There's some inflammation there, and it has an inflammation response because it's trying to protect the body. But too much mucus in the body means you're just out of balance somewhere. So this tea is great to help expel mucus. That along with the white willow bark tincture, and I need to rename that because it is part white willow bark. Here's the white willow bark tincture. Okay, that's the white willow bark, but it's combined with a bitter, which is the nope, that's not it. That's the only ginger one. This one is combined with a bitter, which is the ginger, lime, and cinnamon. So I use it for pain to help decrease inflammation, but it also helps to expel mucus in the body. So I use it, you guys. I don't know how long you all have been following me, but I have trays. I've been on the what do you call the trays that you put in your mouth for your teeth of Invisalign. And so the top part of my teeth, it hurts, like, you know, when it's moving those teeth around. And if you've seen the shift in my teeth, the two top, it's really shifting and moving. So I usually take a couple of drops of the tincture, put it right on those top gums when I remove my trays in the morning, and it immediately helps that the pain subside, so that I can kind of move on with my day. But I use it in combination with this tea, continue to help expel mucus. Of course, you have to begin to change your diet. So slowly, over the last couple of years, I've really been working on changing my diet because I've been trying to figure out. Let me get these limes. I'm using fresh limes today. And let me grab some mint out of the dehydrator since it's here. Got some mint that was drying. But over the last couple of years, I've really been working on changing my diet. And it has been a process, y'all. It's been a process. It doesn't have to be a process. It's only a process because we make things a process. You know, we could do things at will immediately if we choose to. Here's some mint that I tried. Let's see. The lighting in the lab is not the best because I have the lights turned around to where I need them to be. I'm gonna take some mint, and I do use the stems, as you can see. Most of your vitamins and minerals and beneficial qualities of the plant are going to be in the root and the stems of the plant. So stop throwing that stuff out. Use it. Use all of it. So the tea is really robust. It's really strong. And the ginger and the lime. Now the ginger is going to hit you immediately, and then it's also going to settle in the back of your throat and also on the back of your palate. So it'll kind of settle in, but then you'll get the subtleness of the tea itself. And then you'll also get it laid on that blanket of mint, and then the lime just brings it full circle. Here's my lime. So it's my favorite tea. And mind you, ginger is not something that I've always enjoyed. It isn't. It's something I had to become accustomed to. And I say thank you to my girl Tanika, because she turned me on to this when I started juicing, what, about 13 years ago, I think. And she was like, Shan, you've got to try it. So now when I juice, if I don't have ginger, it just feels like it's missing something. That's a component that I have to have in all of my juices. And it just makes sense. It's also a modulator in the body. So I'm just pressing that in. See that? And so I use the entire lime. And these have already been pre-washed. But I use the entire lime because you want the bitterness and the essential oils in the rind of the lime, not just the lime juice. And then here's my water I had. So I'm just going to pour. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'll just pour. 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 Keep pouring. It'll take all of this and some more. And then, you guys, I'll leave this on the stove, and I'll watch it really closely because you don't want it to boil over. It will and has boiled over. And I don't know if you can see. Let me put you. Oh, y'all don't want to see cray. But you look at the stove, and you'll see. I had some, I heat my tortillas up directly over the eye of the stove, so I just haven't cleaned it yet. I'll usually clean it on, well, you know, I clean it slightly, but then I'll really clean it on either Friday evening or Saturday morning. Wipe the stove completely down from the week, from the stuff that I didn't get before. But I'll just go on and fill it up. And it'll start to float. The little basket will start to float a little bit when it gets, this little tiny teapot holds a lot, you guys. It holds a lot. But I am able to have a couple of cups of tea during during my day. That's what we do. Drink me some tea and enjoy. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's been a while. I know I haven't been on camera. I'm going to do my hair, get myself ready for work, get myself ready for the day. And then I will come back and we'll chat about a few things. I've been working on the information that I'm going to include in this group class. And it's an informational class, so it doesn't cost you anything. Just sharing some information because there's a lot of nonsense and foolishness out here in these streets. And For those of you that don't self-study, you should, because even the information that I'm giving you, I want you to go look for, but I'm warning you now, the information that I'm going to give you, you're going to have to dig a little bit deeper for. Just a little bit. Not everything is available immediately on Google. Google tends to bring up what is popular. And so I want to give you what is effective. But what is also required is a mindset change. We have to begin to shift our minds. And it's because we've been conditioned. We have just simply been conditioned. There's no other way to put it. And until we begin to admit that and begin to think differently about plant medicine as opposed to the prescription medicine that you are getting, and really begin to believe that even if we don't know the answers, that there is an answer. So there is an answer for everything. There is, I know it. There is something that will heal that thing that ails you. And that is physically, that is spiritually, that is emotionally, but we have to be willing to let go of what's familiar in order to heal. So that's the word for the day. Let go of what is familiar so that you can begin to heal. All right. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. I will see you soon. Like I said, I'm still working on the information for the class, so we'll chat about it and about the new babies that I have. Look at this new baby. It's just doing this thing. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. And we'll talk about what this is. I'll come back with a name for it when I have one. I just, God hasn't put Holy Spirit hasn't put a name for it in my spirit just yet. Maybe something my mother has said, one of my grandmothers has said. I don't know. It'll come to me. But it hasn't just yet. And then this is another oil that was birthed yesterday. See all that lemon in there? That's lemon and calendula petals. And so we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I'm going to add one other herb to this. I woke up this morning. It was like, hello, you're missing me. So I'm going to add one other herb to this oil. And then I'll use this as a direct application oil, but also in some upcoming body butters. And as a note, while we're there, that's a good segue. The body butters are no longer online because as it gets warm, I have just taken them off of the website because I don't put any additives in my butters. I only use, real butters. I don't use any beeswax or anything or any water or any other substances. I've seen people use cornstarch and arrowroot powder and all kinds of things so that the butters that are oily won't be as oily. What I do is study the nature of the oil and combine oils, dry oils, with the other oils that have an oilier nature so you get a better consistency and absorbency rate so that your skin it's not sitting on top of the skin. But that's a topic for another conversation. Nonetheless, I have taken them off the website so that they don't melt in transition, so that you actually get what you see on the site. And I have created a new logo. The packaging will still be similar. I'm going to begin to expand it. I'm removing some of the soaps, some of the artisan soaps, and then I'll be making some new ones. But just an update. So anyway, those of you that have been rocking with me for a while, I thank you and I appreciate you. Those of you that are new in this space, thank you for being patient. Life has been lifing. There has been, ups and downs, changes, things going on. When I did the last video, I wasn't prepared to start grieving the transition of my uncle and my Uncle Beanie and my friend Anthony. His services are tomorrow. And so, you know, I just wasn't quite ready. So I had to allow myself some time to grieve. And then, whoop, look. See, gotta watch it. Allow myself some time to grieve, and then, you know, get back to doing what I do. And I'm also in a corporate space, again, for the time being. So, yeah, you know, just been busy, a lot of things going on. But consistency is that's going to be my focus this year. I have had the pleasure of meeting some amazing souls at the end part of last year. And actually, it's been a year. There's one particular couple or that I'm thinking about, but met them. I had the beautiful opportunity of meeting Stacy Jordan and yeah, some other people. But it's been good. So moving right along, I'll go ahead and get myself together so that I can be presentable on camera. Get this little head wrap off my head, take off my robe, put on some clothes, get ready for the day. I'll let you guys in on me as I continue to work my way down the road of healing from the diagnosis of hypothyroidism. You know, and we'll talk about that too. We'll get into quite a few things. I'll be turning 54 this year, and I want to be at my absolute best. And I see 55 being that year, you know, for me, at my absolute best, doing some things that I haven't done before. So what I'm doing now is an expression of who I am, who I've been. Things have just come full circle. So I still focus on aesthetics and the skin, but you cannot have the absolute best skin until you've addressed what's going on inside. So that is why I take the approach that I do. But it looks good to feel good, loves. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for spending some time with me.